Hey, good afternoon and happy Monday to everyone. Hello, Michael. Michael's ready. You make a good point there about Mookie. I've thought about incorporating Mookie into the YouTube channel somehow. Have a Mookie segment. I'm not sure quite how to go about that, but I have kicked around the idea. I probably won't do anything until after my vacation, but I'm open to ideas. Hello, Kenyon. Welcome. How are you doing? So, yeah, you guys know, there was no game yesterday. 2 more games to play on June the 4th. And we'll play one of those now. That's going to be the Giants at the Phillies. Second of a 4-game series. Phillies won the first game. And a great pitching matchup today. We've got the Hall of Famer Juan Marichal on the mound for the Giants and lefty Chris Short for the Phillies. Both pitchers 20-game winners in 1966. And let's take a look at their numbers in the replay so far. Marichal, 7-3, 2.15. In 11 starts, he's completed 5 of them, and 3 of those were shutouts. Great numbers across the board for Marichal. I'll give you some more in-depth numbers. 88 innings, 77 hits, just 12 walks with 66 strikeouts. Short, 4-5 with a 3.86, 12 starts, 5 complete games, 2 shutouts. 89 hits allowed in 91 innings, 67 strikeouts. Hello, Franklin. Hey there, Mike. And hello, Ron. Is this a different screen name for you, Ron? In other words, do I know you under a different name? Just curious. In any case, welcome one and all. Hey, there's the thought, Kenyon. Put Mookie as the flagship picture for the channel. I like that. Or I could even put one with both of us. Yeah, there you go. Mookie the cat. Oh my goodness. He got to go out. He's been going outside without the harness lately. I've been letting him out more and more. Okay, thank you, Ron. Hang on, I want to make sure he's in. Oh yeah, he's in. Never mind. He's in and he's on. I had just shut the screen door. Wondered where he was. Well, he answered that question. Okay, here's the batting order for the Giants today. Tito Fuentes will lead it off at second base. Jim Davenport at shortstop. Willie Mays in center field hitting third. Jim Ray Hart will be at third base. Cap Peterson in left. Willie McCovey at first base drops to the 6th spot against the lefty Short. Ollie Brown is the right fielder. Bob Barton will do the catching. And Marichal, pretty good hitting pitcher, in the 9th spot. And with that, we're about ready to get underway. Glad to Glad to be back. Where is that thing? I gotta show you guys this thing. What, it's not gonna work? There it is. Okay, that'll print. Should print. I'll show it to you later. Yeah, right, Frank. I'll have to pay him. He gets enough royalties as it is. Hello, Bob. Hello, Thomas. Bob for the Giants today. Big news in the 58. Phillies defeat Milwaukee 17-3. Stan Lapata, in his oddball batting stance, hit 4 home runs. Oh, never had that before. That is sweet. Congratulations, Thomas. Most of you know we had a 4 home run game. In this replay, it was Hank Aaron. Okay, we're about ready to play ball. And Short is ready to go to work. Here's Fuentes, switch hitter batting right-handed, comes in at 271, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. The windup and the pitch is a 3-9 left-handed hard grounder to third. Grote has it, throws him out, and we are underway. Ah, it's fun to say that. Hello there, Rick. And the answer to that is probably not. Here's Davenport. Davenport, the leading hitter on the club at 305, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. That's a 2-6 left-handed. That's going to be a ground ball to third base again. It's Grote, throws to White, 2 down. And 2 grounders to third. And here comes Willie Mays. Mays on the season 265, 13 homers, 32 RBIs, both rank among the league leaders. Shortened to the windup on a 1-6 lefty, and he loses in ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Mays. Let's check the battery. Mays not a big base stealer anymore by 1966, but Short with a 0 hold. Dalrymple with a good arm, -2. So Mays a 15, not held. And he would need to roll a 3 to get the lead. So he'll stay put. Jim Ray Hart comes to bat. Hart at 292, 10 home runs, 26 RBIs, Short from the stretch. It's a 4-9 righty. It's a high fly ball to deep left field. Going back is Dick Allen up the track, at the wall. It's gone. Holy cow. A 2-run blast from Jim Ray Hart. Let's take another look at it. 4-9 righty to 9. He definitely has the power. Hart's 11th home run of the year puts the Giants on top 2-0. So Short got 2 quick outs, and the Giants strike with a 2-out rally. A walk to Mays, a homer by Hart, and it's 2-zip. Here's Cap Peterson now. Peterson having a miserable start to his season, just 2 for 44. Can you believe that? Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a 1-8 left-handed little comebacker. Short has it, tosses it to White, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for the Giants on the 2-run homer by Jim Ray Hart. And after half an inning of play, San Francisco 2, Philadelphia coming to bat against the legendary Juan Marichal. And here's the Philly lineup that'll be facing him. Cookie Rojas leads off at second base. Doug Clemens will be in right field in the 2 spot. A day off for, oh, come on, Steve. Callison. Dick Allen hitting third and left field. Bill White is the first baseman. Tony Gonzalez will be in center. Dick Grote at third. Clay Dalrymple to do the catching. Bobby Wine, the shortstop, hits 8th and short in the 9 spot. I've used a Lapata card in the ATG game. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, I haven't seen his stance. I will have to look at that. Right-handed hitting catcher. That's all I know. Very good against left-handed pitching, if I remember right. Okay, bottom of the first. Here's Cookie Rojas to lead it off. Rojas hitting .245, 2 homers, 17 RBIs. Marichal gets the sign from Barton. Big leg kick, and the pitch is a 6-6 righty. Fly ball to straightaway center. Mays gliding over to the ball and puts it away. That'll bring up the right fielder, Doug Clemens. Clemens hitting just 200, 8 for 40. Left-handed hitting outfielder. The pitch from Marichal is a 3-8 right-handed. Struck him out. Clemens rung up by home plate umpire Ed Vargo. And with 2 down, here's Dick Allen. Allen still over 400 at 402, 10 homers, 27 RBIs. Marichal goes into the windup on the 2-8 righty, struck him out. So Marichal announces his presence with authority here in the first, striking out 2. 1-2-3 go the Phillies. And after an inning of play, it's 2-0 Giants. Giants come in at 20-29. As you regulars know, a very subpar performance for this underperforming Giant team to date. Phillies, on the other hand, are 28-18. Hang on, I'm trying to pull up the standings here. I thought I had that set, but I didn't. They're in 3rd place, a game and a half back of the Dodgers, a half a game back of the Pirates. Willie McCovey will lead it off for San Francisco here in the 2nd inning. McCovey on the season. .261, 9 home runs, 19 RBIs. Left on left, short delivers. It's a 6-7 left-handed swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout for short, and here's Ollie Brown. Brown at 197. Still looking for his first home run. And here's the pitch from short. 1-9 left-handed. It's a grounder into the hole at short. Bobby Wine is there and throws him out. They'll bring up the catcher, Bob Barton. Looking for Barton. Barton just 6 for 36 so far. It's a 167 average. 2 of the 6 hits are triples, interestingly enough. And here's the pitch from short on a 2-6, single to 5, liner towards 3rd base. And that's through into left field for a 2-out single. That'll get the lineup turned over at the very least, as here comes Marichal. 4 with end power, right-handed batter. Short from the stretch, 3-6, struck him out. 1 hit, no runs, 1 left, 2 strikeouts for short. Bottom of the 2nd, still 2-0. It's 4:20, that's what I was going to say. What's 420, you're wondering? Well, 420 subscribers now. So, you know, I'm not suggesting anything here, but celebrate that any way you wish. Anyway, I was going to show you this thing. I'm having some stickers made by a print shop. Okay. and they're going to be about 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches in diameter, so they won't be this big, but this is what they'll look like. How about that? So around town, or especially when I go on my road trips, wherever there's an opportunity to place a sticker, I'll be on it. Yes, surprisingly, they're only about 55 cents a piece. Next step, a new and improved sticker. I don't know about that, Ben. That probably is out of my price range. 50 stickers I can do. Okay, to the bottom of the second, Bill White to lead it off. White, 269, 10 homers, 44 RBIs, ranks him among the league leaders. Left-handed hitting first baseman as Marichal goes into the windup. 5'10", left-handed, fly ball to right field, playable for Brown, and there's one down. Here's Gonzalez now. Tony hitting 316, 1 homer, 11 RBIs. Marichal coming right after him today, and here's the pitch with a 4-8 left-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3. Oh my. Marichal comes out like he's looking for blood today. 2 down, and here's Grote. Grote at 211, 1 homer, 13 RBIs. Marichal, the big windup on a 1-9, slow grounder to third, Hart coming in on it, throws to McCovey, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Phillies in the second. Kind of sliding back into the groove here on a Monday as we move to the third inning, top of the order for the Giants. Here's Tito Fuentes, 0 for 1. Short gets his sign from Dalrymple. Here's the pitch now. It's a 1-7 left-handed. Struck him out. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for the left-hander, and here's Davenport. Davenport 0 for 1. Standing in from the right side as Short comes set. Here's the windup down the pitch on a 5-7 righty. It's a grounder to second base X. That's going to be Rojas, a good second baseman, 2E15. Ranging to his left on the error range. It's an 8 on a 15. He should make that, and he does. Four 3X, 1 down. And the batter will be Willie Mays. Mays started the 2-out rally in the first with a walk. Short into the windup. Pitch to Mays on a 5-7. It's going to be Rojas again, second base X. On a 2E15, he's there. Throws to White, and the side is retired. So a strikeout and 2 X plays to Cookie Rojas. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. Still 2-0. That may be all Marichal needs, the way he's pitching today. Bottom third of the order, Clay Dalrymple to start us off. Clay hitting 276, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Left-handed hitting catcher, Marichal into the windup. On a 2-7 righty, just outside, ball 4. First base runner for the Phillies. And here's the shortstop, Bobby Wine. Off to a good start since taking over at shortstop. 16 for 49. That's a 327 average. Marichal working from the stretch for the first time today. Comes in with a 6-5 righty, and he pops him up. Wine will take it, and there's 1 down. Sorry, Davenport will take it, and there's one down. Wine obviously not catching his own pop-up. Here's Short. He's a 3W, a right-handed hitter. D bunter, too. They'll be back. He's going to swing away. 6-8 right-handed, grounder to third base. Hart to Fuentes for one, to first, not in time. That'll be a 5-4 force. And here's Cookie Rojas. It would be, man. Drops the bat, grabs the glove, runs out to short, and he makes the catch for the out. The pitch to Rojas. 2-10 righty. It's another ground ball third base. Hart to his left. He's going to go the short way to Fuentes for the force, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, one left. Through 3, it's 2-0 Giants. Those 2 runs to the Phillies looking like 5 right now. Hart, Peterson, and McCovey as we go to the 4th inning. Hart, of course, with the 2-run blast in the first, providing all of the scoring today so far. Short into the windup. 2-3 left-handed. He pops him up. Left side. Wine will take it. And Wine does catch that one. Here's Cap Peterson. Short into the windup. Pitch to Cap is a 2-11, and he drops it into right field in front of Clemens. He'll round and hold at first. Uh-oh, here he comes. Sorry, buddy, you can't have my dice and markers. Beautiful day in Spokane. I've got the slider open. 68 and sunny. Oh, yeah, spring is definitely here. Better late than never. This is typical, though, for this area. Here's McCovey now. Struck out his first time today. Short checks the runner. From the stretch, pitch to McCovey's on a 6-8 lefty, and he loses him ball 4. Down to second goes Cap Peterson, and the Giants have something going here in the 4th. Ollie Brown due. Brown bounced to short his first time up. Short checks the runner. Comes to the plate 4-6. Grounder to short. This could be 2. It's Wine to Rojas for 1. 2 White double play. To the Phillies middle infield. Putting on a fielding clinic here so far. No runs a hit, nobody left. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. I watched a great YouTube video last night. It was Keith Hernandez and Strat-O-Matic. It's slightly over an hour long. Telling stories of Strat-O-Matic and baseball. With that guy, the guy who was an announcer, reporter slash commentator. Oh, geez. Why can't I think of these things? I get so mad at myself with this senior appropriate memory, I guess you'd call it. Let's see if I can find it. Strat-O-Matic Hall of Fame with Keith Hernandez. And it has... Who is the guy it's in it? Tim Kirkjian and his son. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Here's Clemens to lead off the bottom of the fourth. He struck out in the first. Marichal gets the sign from Barton, that big leg kick. Here it comes, 3-7 righty, and he grounds it up the middle and into center for a single. First hit of the day for the Phillies. It's a leadoff single by Clemens, and the batter will be Dick Allen. Allen struck out in the first. Marichal a glance at first. Now from the stretch. Pitches to Allen on a 2-5, struck him out. Allen rung up for the second time. One down, and here's White. Here's the pitch from Marichal. 5-7 lefty, swung on and missed, strike three. That's 5 Ks now for Marichal. After the leadoff single, Marichal bears down and fans Allen and White, the two best hitters in the Philly lineup, and now here's Tony Gonzalez. The pitch from Marichal is a 6-5 liner right into the glove of Davenport, and that'll do it. No runs a hit, one left. We're through 4. It's still 2-0 Giants. So Jim Ray Hart with that 2-run homer in the first. So far, Marichal making it stand up. Thank you, Michael. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I've seen him on Sports Center, MLB Network, you name it. I'm sure I've read his stuff over the years in Sporting News and various other publications. Don't go back to Rockville, whatever you do. Yes, so apparently his son has a YouTube channel. It's called, Is This a Great Game or What? And it's all about Strat-O-Matic. Barton with a single his first time up. Short, staring in to get the sign from Dalrymple. Here's the pitch to Barton. 4-8 righty. That is banged into left field for a base hit. Triple to 2. And he holds with the long single. So Barton 2 for 2 today. Here's Marichal now, a B butter. The Phillies will pull it in. He'll square to bunt as a C. And on a 6C, that's good enough to move the runner over. Runner in scoring position, one away, and the top of the order coming up. Here's Fuentes now. Kurchin, thank you, Kurt. And welcome, Kurt. Kurt popping in just in time to lend a helping hand, pretty much per usual. Here's Fuentes now. Short into the windup. That's going to be a 4-8 right-handed, and that's going to drive in a run. Single 2 stars, triple to 2. And that's a base hit. Rounding and scoring is Barton. And the Giants lead 3-0. Fuentes at first, not held, no threat to steal. The batter is Davenport. REM, actually, Michael. Isn't it? I'm familiar with Atlanta Rhythm section as well. Here's Davenport. Runner at first, one down. Short out of the stretch on a 5-9 righty. Grounded to short X. This could be 2. That's Wine at 222. Here's the play on a 2. He's not going to get that. He knocks it down but has no play. That's going to go as an infield single. Oh my. Would have been a tough play for anyone. In fact, in the 1966 set, you probably know this already, only one shortstop would have made that one, and that's Aparicio. The only one range shortstop in the card set. So runners at first and second. Here's Willie Mays. Giants up 3-0. Threatening here in the 5th. Willie Mays at the plate. And Dalrymple's going to pay a little mound visit already. Probably going over how they're going to pitch the Mays. Dalrymple probably saying, let's just put him on and hope we get a double play out of Hart. Here's the pitch to Willie Mays. It's a 5-8 right-handed. He pops him up. Wine waving his arms. He'll take it. Bobby Wine has been all over the place in the field in this one, and now with 2 down, the batter will be Jim Ray Hart. Wouldn't that be fun, Ben? Costas, a big Strat lover, too. Gary Geiger. That's all you got to say. The pitch to Hart is a 5-6 righty. Grounder down to third. Grode has it. He goes to short way to Rojas, and Short gets out of it. Giants do get a run, however, on 3 hits. They leave 2. With Marichal on the mound, that could be a huge insurance run. It's now 3-0. Thank you, Kurt. So just the 2nd season for Barton. I vaguely remember Bob Barton. Bottom of the 5th inning, Marichal in complete control today. Just 1 single, 5 strikeouts. Facing Dick Grote now. The sign from Barton. Here's the big leg pitch. The pitch is a 4-7 righty. Liner towards third, single to 12. And that is through into left field for a base hit. Dick Grote with a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Dalrymple. Dalrymple walked his first time up. Marichal working out of the stretch. It's going to be a 2-8 right-handed, and he walks him. Suddenly, Marichal looking human here in the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Wine. Half of the days of Wine and Rojas. Wine popped out in the 3rd. Marichal studies the signs now. Full leg pitch. Here's the pitch on a 2-7 righty. Struck him out. We ignore the injuries, of course, as I'm using as-played lineups. And the batter is Short, a right-handed hitter. Poor bunter. He'll swing away. That's a 4-4 righty. Catcher's card. That's going to be Barton. Barton, a 4E3, and here's the play. On a 12, it's the E-raid, so it's a 7 on an E3. Little number in front of the plate. Barton pounces on it. His only play is to first, and the runners advance. So 2-3X. Dalrymple to second, Grote to third. And with 2 away, it will be up to Cookie Rojas. I forgot to get my water today. Bear with me. Excuse me a minute. Oh, good. There's my computer-only players on the floor. I wonder who did that. 2nd and 3rd, 2 down. Cookie 0 for 2. Marichal into the windup. 6-9 right-handed. It's a grounder to short X. Tough chance for Davenport. 3E31. Into the hole on an 11, the E range. It's a 6 on a 31, and that's going to be off of his glove for an error. And a run will score. Grote crosses the plate. Dalrymple to third. 3-1 Giants. An unearned run as far as Marichal is concerned. And up to the plate strides Doug Clemens. Clemens 1 for 2. Marichal gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Clemens on a 3-12. Grounder to short. Davenport has it. Goes the short way to Fuentes for the out. And that will do it. So a run on 1 hit, 2 left. And again, that run unearned as far as Marichal is concerned. And through 5 innings of play, it is 3-1 San Francisco. And once again, going back to the 420 subscribers again, thanks to everyone for making it possible. I never would have dreamed it. It's kind of fun to see. It would be interesting to see what happens when you get to 500. Having said that, that's really not my priority. My priority is the regulars who share the day with me on a regular, or at least a semi-regular basis. You guys make it all worthwhile. And not to slight the people that watch later regularly either, such as Willie Montanez. He watches almost every game, but we've never seen him here live. I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out, but that's what happens when you start mentioning names. That's where I remember Barton from. Thank you, Kurt. .202, I've got to take a short break here. Bear with me. I have a waivers going on in my Event 2 of the Barnstormers tournament on Strat-O-Matic.com. The 365 version. I want to see who I got. This will only take a second. Interesting. Okay. Who else was I trying to get? Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, I can work with that. Don't have to finalize the team until a week from today. Well, damn right, Ben. Okay, back to the ball game. 6th inning, 3-1 Giants. Cap Peterson will start it off. He's 1 for 2. Just his 3rd hit of the year, by the way. Short into the windup with a 4-7 righty. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, isn't that more like the Cap Peterson we know and love? Not a terrible card. I mean, he's not good, but he's not, 3 for 47 bad. Here's McCovey, struck out and walked. You count as live, Bob. You're here enough. You're part of the gang. 6'8" lefty, he loses in ball 4. McCovey walks for the 2nd time. Let me put it this way. If I recognize your name, you've been here enough. With my memory. A music reference to The Smile? I'm completely lost. Not surprisingly. Ollie Brown grounded to short twice. Short into the windup. It's going to be a 4-10 righty. It's a fly to left field. Dick Allen barely has to move, and he'll catch that one for the second out. And here's the aforementioned Bob Barton. 2 hits today. Short with the pitch. That's a 1-3 lefty. Foul ball left side. Grote over to get it, and he's there to make the catch. Side retired. No runs, no hits, a man left. What's the whole lyric, Ben? Give me the whole lyric. Maybe I could put it into context. And we've got the score sheet sliding on us a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay. I have to admit I don't get it. I thought maybe, hopefully I would, but no. There you go. Thank you, Kurt. Oh, yeah. I love having my memory jogged. Absolutely. The Padres. That is really probably where I remember him from more than backing up bench, because if there's a card set I played more than any other, it has to be the 71 set. We played the shit out of the 71 set. Remember, that was the first set that was two-sided. Wouldn't miss it. God, I still don't get it, Ben. I'm going to be pissed when I hear this. When I finally learn what it is. That's right, Sports Time. And it's Mike. Am I right about that? I'm having a day. Oh, okay, I've been waiting for that. Finally, FedEx have to sign for it. Hey, you're here today. Oh, yeah. Just missed your flights.
I know.
I was at the gym, and I came home.
I'm trying to get you at a different time today. Let's see if that'll go.
I just stayed home today, so I had nothing to do.
Sweet.
Thank you,
Sir. Yep. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, that's exciting stuff there. That's the new iPhone. So I have the modem. Had to sign for the phone, obviously, for obvious reasons. You know, that's a good question, Kenyon. Oh, good, and I got your name right, Mike. That makes me smile. Greetings to Al. Welcome in. Okay, let's say SABR bio on short. Oh, that's sad. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm trying to find the song. Okay, I would have never got that in a million years. I know who Ronnie Millsap is, though. But I really only know one song by him. That would be Any Day Now. I well remember Colbert, who had cracked over 30 homers one year. Maybe 2. He had a 38 homer season in 70, I want to say. It came close in 72 or 3. Anyway, back to this game. Bottom of the 6th, Dick Allen to start it off. He struck out twice so far against Marichal. Marichal into the windup. 2-9 right-handed. He struck him out again, and it's the hat trick for Dick Allen, the Phillies' most dangerous hitter. And Marichal has fanned him 3 times. Bill White 0 for 2. Marichal into the windup. On a 4-8 lefty, swung on and missed strike 3. Holy cow, we got to add him up now. That's 3. 5, 6, that's 8 strikeouts for Marichal. That's noteworthy. Here's Tony Gonzalez with 2 down. Gonzalez 0 for 2 today. Marichal gets his sign. Here's the pitch. On a 5-10 left-handed fly to right field, playable. Brown is there, and 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies in the 6th. And thanks to the FedEx interruption, I'll milk the little bit of coffee that's left till we get to the stretch. When I had the door open, hang on a second. Oh, geez. Okay, false alarm. False alarm. Okay, Marichal will lead up. I thought maybe he did, Franklin. Yeah, he's been bolting lately. It just occurred to me that I didn't see him. And I wasn't really paying attention when I was talking to the FedEx guy. Okay, here's Marichal. End power. Short with the pitch on a 4-6. Grounder to short. That's routine for Wine, who throws him out. And there's one away. Top of the order, Tito Fuentes. Tito 1 for 3 today. Batting right-handed. The pitch is a 4-3. He lifts one the other way to right field, and that's Clemens making the catch. 2 down quickly here in the 7th. And here is Davenport. Short with the pitch on a 3-8 lefty. It's a high fly ball to left field, backing up is Allen at the track, at the wall, leaps and makes the catch at the wall. Dick Allen, can you believe it? 3-8 homer to 9. He just missed it. And it's just a loud out to left as the Giants go down 1, 2, 3 in the 7th as we go to stretch. 3-1 San Francisco. Tommy Dean. Let me look for that. I'll tell you what, Alex, look for that after the game. What team? I don't remember Dean. I am going to get some more coffee. .114 that year. No wonder I don't remember him. And what he did, instead of bolting outside, he ran in here when the FedEx guy came. Didn't you? Yeah? Tell us all about it. Yeah, that was predictable, really. I should have known. With a stranger at the door, he's not going to try to run past him. He's going to run the other way. Let's get it locked in here. That looks pretty good. Well, I just hope I'll be able to set up this phone and internet. I'm dreading it, honestly. I'll be glad when it's done. I'll put it that way. Okay, Al, don't let me forget now. At the end of the game, remind me and I'll dig it out. I don't want to hold up the game for now because it may take me a while to dig it out. First, I got to remember where I put them. Good game here today. 3-1 Giants. Marichal just one lone unearned run in the 5th. And it'll be Grote, Dalrymple, and Wine for the Phillies. Marichal gets the sign. Here's the windup down the pitch to Grote on a 1-6. Grounder to short. Routine for Davenport, who throws him out 1 down. He is talkative today. Here's Dalrymple. He's walked twice. Marichal comes right in there with a 3-7 righty. Liner towards second. Caught by Fuentes. Single on a 1 only. So a liner to second, 2 down quickly, and here's the shortstop, Wine. He's 0 for 2. Marichal into the windup. It's a 6-8 right-handed grounder down to third. Hart across to McCovey, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Marichal. 7 innings in the books. It's 3-1 San Francisco. The Giants, you probably know, I predicted to win the NL before this replay started. So it would be nice to see them at least climb back into the race a little bit. In my mind, when I picked this card set, or this year, I was looking forward to a classic Dodger-Giant drag-out knockdown fight. As it is, though, it's difficult to complain with three teams atop the NL just a game and a half apart. You really can't ask for more than that, can you? Eighth inning, first endurance inning for Short, and Short's last inning regardless, as he's due to lead off the bottom of the inning. Willie Mays 0 for 2 with a walk as Short comes set. Here's the windup to pitch to Mays is a 1-6 lefty. He walks him. Second walk of the day for Mays. The last time Mays walked, Hart came up and hit a 2-run homer. Hart 1 for 3. Short out of the stretch. That's going to be a 4-9 right-handed. That is driven high and deep to left field. Allen headed back. At the track, it's gone. Jim Ray Hart strikes again. On the 4-9 to 9, he rolls the 6, and that is his 12th home run of the year. And how about that? He's suddenly among the league leaders. That makes the score 5-1. And I would say pretty much seals the Phillies' fate here with Marichal on the mound. I mean, you never know. I get that. Bob, I agree with you 100%. That's why past the starting lineups and starting pitchers, once we get deep into the game, you see a lot of moves, a lot of pinch hitting and whatnot, because I'm really trying for both teams to win every time out. Action in the Philly pen. Terry Fox, the right-hander, throwing down there, and here's Peterson. Yeah, I like it to be different. 1 for 3 for Cap. Short with a 5-6 righty, grounder down to third. Grote has it and throws him out. That's the first out of the inning, and that will bring up Willie McCovey. One more hit or walk will fatigue Short. Fox getting ready in a hurry down there, and here's the windup and a pitch to McCovey on a 6-9, single to 9, grounder towards second base, fielded by Rojas, who throws to White just in time. That was close. Single to 9, if that had gone through, Short would be tired. Here's the pitch to Brown. On a 4-4 righty, it's a fly to center field X. That's going to be Gonzalez, a 3-E5, ranging to his right on a 13. He makes a fine running catch to retire the side. Short stays alive, although not for long, as he's due to lead off the bottom of the inning here. 2 runs on another Jim Ray Hart home run. 2 homers, 4 RBIs for Hart today. And the Phillies will start it off with a pinch hitter against Juan Marichal. So Short goes 8, allows 7 hits, 5 runs. He walked 4 and struck out 3, 4. Leading off, let's see what we got. Tony Taylor grabs the bat. He'll lead off the inning as a pinch hitter. Taylor hitting just .199, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Marichal into the windup. Pitch is a 2-7 right-handed, fly to center, playable. That's going to be, that's going to be Mays, obviously, making the catch. And Taylor is retired. Top of the order. Here's Cookie Rojas, 0 for 3. Marichal gets the side. He comes to the plate 1-3. That's a grounder to first base. McCovey has it. He'll take it himself. 2 down quickly, and here's Doug Clemens. Clemens 1 for 3. The pitch is a 2-6 right-handed, and he draws the walk. 2-out walk to Clemens. That'll get Dick Allen to the plate. And those extra 2 runs looking a little bigger now with a man on first and Allen at the plate, although Allen has fanned 3 times today. Can he get the golden sombrero? Here's the pitch. On a 2-12, he hits him. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to roll it. And he'll take his base. Down to second goes Clemens. I was praying that Marichal would not get ejected. That's the only thing that can stop him at this point. 2 on, 2 out. Here's White. White 0 for 2, struck out twice. That one must have got away from Marichal. No reason to throw at Allen in that situation. And here's the pitch. on a 6-8 lefty. It's another grounder to first to his right. McCovey feeds Marichal covering, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, 2 left. Through 8, it is 5-1 Giants. Terry Fox will come on for the Phillies. 2-hitter, another splendid game for Marichal. It's a shame about that error. You know what I was thinking before this game? I meant to include this in the broadcast, that when being informed that Camilo Pascual had tied in with 3 shutouts, Marichal responded, "Oh yeah? Well, watch this." Almost. For those of you who don't know, Marichal and Pascual leading their respective leagues with 3 shutouts apiece. It'll be Barton, Marichal, and Fuentes in the 9th against the right-hander Terry Fox. Fox on the season for the Phillies, 2-1 with a save, 5.63. Here's the pitch now to Barton. That's a 111 righty. Grounder down to first base. White will take it to the bag. And with 1 out, the batter will be Marichal. There you go, Kurt. That must have been it. Yep, he was crowding the plate. You don't do that with 1. 4 with power. Right-handed hitter on a 3-4. Grounds it down to third. It'll be Grote making the play, and he throws him out. With 2 down now, it's Tito Fuentes. Pitch to Fuentes is a 2-3 right-handed. He pops him up. White again. He'll take it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Terry Fox. Five to 1, bottom of the 9th. Is it close enough for defense? Close enough for 1 move at least. Since Fuentes made the last out, he will be replaced by Hal Lanier at second base. Lanier, a stellar 2-E8. And what did I do with Marichal? There he is. He was just down in the runway getting some Gatorade. Hey, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me here on a Monday. I'm always appreciative. That's a good point, Bob. I remember that one. Marichal, do we even need to say it? The 9th inning, his first endurance inning. Gonzalez, Grote, and Dalrymple standing in his way. Gonzalez 0 for 3 today. Marichal goes into the windup. It's a 6-9 left-handed, a grounder to shortstop X. That's going to be Davenport. 3E31. Ranges to his left on a 4, and he can't get it. That's into center for a single. That's 2 X plays today, not made by Davenport. Some life in Philadelphia, and here's Dick Grote. Grote 1 for 3. You know, I don't, Perry. In the NL or you want them both? That's pretty quick and easy to find. That's awards voting. In the National League, it's Koufax right now. In the National League. Surprisingly, Marichal isn't in the top 5. It's Koufax, Gibson, Regan, Bunning, and Blasingame. In the American League, Sam McDowell leads in the voting, followed by Tiant, Palmer, Larry Sherry, and Barber. I don't think they did, Franklin. You make a good point there. I don't know what the hell they drank in 66. I know what they drank after the game. Yeah, those guys partied in 66. Not like today. Here's Grote, 1 for 3. Marichal from the stretch. That's a 1-3 righty. Grounder to first. McCovey has it. He'll take it to the bag as Gonzalez moves into second. 1 away. Clay Dalrymple, the batter. I remember it in the grocery store. I started working in the stores in 1972, so it was there by then, I think. I could be wrong about that even. I wouldn't want to bet my life on it. Dalrymple lined to second, walked twice. Marichal gets the side. Pitch to Clay is a 3-9, grounder to second base. Fuentes has it. Lanier has it. Flips it to first, and as he does, Gonzalez scoots over to third. Bobby Wine due up. Should we leave it up to Wine? Let's make it interesting at least. First, let's make sure they have another shortstop. Okay, we're going to send Johnny Callison to the plate. Here's Callison, the left-handed hitting outfielder. On the year, .303, 6 homers, 32 runs batted in. Runner at third, 2 down. Marichal staring in. The pitch to Callison on a 5-5. Grounder to first base, McCovey. To Marichal covering, and that's the ball game. Just one unearned run prevented Marichal from throwing his 4th shutout. And I'll have the totals for you in just a minute. I'm shocked that he's not in the top 5, Perry. Exactly, Rick. Me too. Yeah, the Stokely bottles. Oh, great. Great description. Perfect. Marichal goes the distance, improves to 8-3. That'll help him. In the Cy Young voting, I mean. I'll have to check it after I enter this game. Just 3 singles, 1 run unearned. Walked 3 and hit a batter. And he struck out. I forgot to keep it going. 8. No, he stopped at 8. Struck out 8. So the Giants, 5 runs on 7 hits. One error. The Phillies, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Yeah, that's tough, Franklin. JRH or Marichal. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everyone. There you go. Thank you, Ben. Ben comes up with the Gatorade answer. Bob likes JRH. I tell you, though, it's hard for me to not give it to Marichal. I mean, he ostensibly threw a shutout. If not for the Davenport error, that would be a 3-hit shutout. Holy crap, Ben. On the other hand, a 2-homer game, you know what we're going to do? I'm sure Marichal wouldn't mind sharing his award with Jim Ray Hart. So we're going to have co-players of the game today. And now I'm going to dig up the 71 Padres. So if you bear with me, we're going to take a look at some old cards. You son of a gun, they were in the last place I looked. Well, this will be fun. Little trip down memory lane here. There they are, the 71 National League. Let's go ahead and pull them out. You can see these cards are worn. This is probably East and West, isn't it? Okay, that makes sense. Here we go. San Diego Padres. There's Houston, okay. Let's put those aside here. Look at how light that print is on the reverse side. There's Colbert. We talked about him earlier. Kurt brought it up. 27 home runs. There's Freddie Norman. Tom Phoebus. They're stuck together. There we go. There's Enzo Hernandez. Good fielding shortstop, if I remember right. Of course, no error ratings yet. Fred Kendall. No catcher arm or throwing. Dave Campbell. There's LaRon Lee. Who am I looking for, Al? I wonder if he even got a card. Ed Spezio. There's Ollie Downtown Brown. 273, 9 homers. They did have the arms then. He still had the -4 gun. Cito Gaston, called Clarence here. Hello, Bill. We're looking at the 71 cards. Larry Stahl, he's in our 66 replay. There's Don Mason, a 2 second baseman. Yvonne Morel, I remember him well. Tommy Dean. There's Danny Coombs and his 6.21 ERA. Dick Kelly. left-handed pitcher. Holy crap, look at that. He's got a 4.7 and a 4.8 triple. We need him in 66. I don't have enough triples. There's Steve Arlen, Al Severinsen, and Clay Kirby. So Dean didn't even get a card. Okay, not to worry. Let's go to my computer game where you have all the cards. All right. I'm going to have to take the camera out. I'll show you this. This is the best we can do. This is the computer game, of course. Tommy Dean. Not much there, is there? Not as much fun as the old cards, right, Ben? I hear you. Dean was a respectable utility infielder with a glove. He's a 3 at short, third, and second, albeit a lot of errors at third and second. Solid runner. Excellent bunter. He can play 3 positions and bunt. Yeah, that's a good question, Al. In fact, let me count him up here. Because in those days, if you don't know, in those days, Strat-O-Matic came with 20 cards per team, and then you could buy the additional players and get 4 more cards, so you'd have 24. So let's see what the Padres have here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, they only have 18. So it's possible. I'm shuffling through the deck now. It's possible I'm missing some cards. It wouldn't surprise me that much because I didn't keep these the way I kept my baseball cards, let's just say. It was kind of slipshod in my younger day, especially as much as I moved in my youth. I moved a lot. I'm just wondering if some Padre cards didn't get stuck in with the wrong team or something. It looks like I'm missing 2 cards. And that would be assuming that I didn't buy the extra cards. I must not have bought them that year. I remember in 72, I didn't have any money. 72, I started working at the store as a box boy. Remember when they called them box boys? They don't even use that term in decades. Now it's courtesy clerk. In my ass. That's all I'm going to say about that. Montreal. Yeah, I'm apparently missing a couple of Padres here. There's the Phillies. Huh. Well, what do you know about that? So I apparently didn't buy the extras. I wonder, just for the hell of it, let's count the players on another team. We'll take the Pirates that are on top. 1, 2. Cash got burned or something. That looks like a cigarette burn. Could very well be. 9. There's Clemente. 1 minus 5. Now I lost count. I should have known better than that. 10 with Clemente. For some reason, Stargell has 2 cards, so that's 11. And the Pirates have 20 players, so there you go. So it is 20. I never bought the extras. Some reason I'm missing 2 Padres. Clemente 341 that year. 1 minus 5 in right. I know, Al, right? I'll tell you what, if Dave Cash is alive and watching YouTube, I'm going to hear about this one. So that's kind of fun. I mean, yeah, you can tell they're worn. Stained and worn. Oh my, how about that? How fun is that? Well, I'm going to hightail it out of here. I want to thank everybody again for hanging out with me. Let's see what we got on tap for tomorrow. Last game of June 4th, it's going to be the Houston Astros at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Robin Roberts and Steve Blass. Usual time, 1:30/4:30. So join me for that one. In the meantime, I'm going to go eat, and I got to go down to the print shop and finalize my order on these stickers. In case you weren't here earlier, they're going to be about 3.5, 4 inches in diameter, not this big. My advertising stickers, hell yeah. Okay, that'll be fun too. Yeah, well, thank you for suggesting it, Al. That was fun. Thanks again, everybody. Please join me tomorrow. In the meantime, take care and enjoy the rest of your day and evening. Thanks, folks. See you later.